All right, let's start with the top. Roman Reigns is 99 overall, and this includes any. He's higher than anybody else. I believe.
Ever.
Yes, I believe there's a gimmick John Cena, like where he is an invisible person, and his name is Super Cena, and he's 100 overall. That's an unlockable character, right? But as far as people you can select directly out of the box, Roman Reigns 99 is the greatest wrestler of all time. And he hasn't been pinned in 2 years, maybe more than that. And as far as him having the 99. It's about time that they've done this. I'm shocked no one else has had a 99.
Where was he last year? Do you remember?
He was a 95, I believe.
Why the fuck would he be a 95 last year?
Yeah, or 96, something like that.
That's like that 1 year when like the top player in 2K is like a 97 at the highest. It's like, just put the shit that the highest is 99 and stop fucking around. Like, what are we doing?
Brock Lesnar is a 97.
Okay. I mean, he did beat him clean at WrestleMania, and like, how short was that match? 7 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is a 96. That's right. 3 behind Roman Reigns.
Well, can never hold the title very long, so I guess that has to do with it, Steve Austin could never hold the belt 2 years in that era, back when the belt was trading every 115 days. Probably less than that.
Steve Austin never, ever had a problem selling out Madison Square Garden. So
that's true.
The Rock, 96. So Austin and Rock both 96 together.
Oh, but below Brock.
Correct, below Brock.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair 95. Okay. I don't have a problem with that one.
I'm always weird with the
women's ratings are a little different.
Yeah, it's always weird. Like the highest one is always like lower than the highest man is, and it's like if they're separate divisions, put them on the same fucking thing, and in your video game they can never like have battles against each other anyway. Who gives a shit? Make them all the same rating. Who cares?
John Cena 94. He's 5 overalls behind Roman Reigns. This is what we're doing.
I mean, he left, so it's time to shit on him, I guess.
Yeah, he left. Charlotte Flair 94.
Oof.
Look, not in 2023.
It's time to talk about it, isn't it? It's time to talk about it. That video clip that was making its way around this weekend from the Shotzi and Charlotte SmackDown match this weekend. That was like the lowest point of like my Charlotte Flair fandom, I think. The kind of like excuses people were making for them wrestling, like they were in like the underwater level in Super Mario Brothers, like
the aquatics.
No, it doesn't fly. If she has to slow down to that obvious cooperative like level of speed for her to then do her arm assisted middle rope Hurricane Rana, then just take that club out of the bag and say we're not doing that shit because this looks fake as fuck. This was not a that particular clip that was making, that was not like a good time for the Charlotte is the greatest women's wrestler of all time camp. Particularly after like that weekend Stardom had last weekend, but whatever. Obviously, no one cares because there's Japanese women on the other side of the world who gives a fuck, but whatever. But like, nah, man, like there are teenagers that fucking smoke her over there. They just are, and I ain't talking about Stardom.
Hulk Hogan 94 as well. So Cena and Hogan both 94s, along with Charlotte.
Yeah, that makes sense, right? Sure, yeah. I mean, whatever.
All three of those people exactly the same.
Was it 14 title reigns, something for Charlotte? I think that's the number. Because I can't remember, because they changed, much like her dad, they changed like the number now.
Yep.
Sometimes it's 16, sometimes it's 14, sometimes the NXT titles count, sometimes they don't. I don't know.
Ronda Rousey at 93.
I I don't know, man. One thing I will mention is like you haven't mentioned Becky Lynch's name yet, and that kind
I
of raises
have
concern
not,
for me.
sir.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Actually, I lied. That's actually something that was more interesting. Some reason the text is black here. Becky Lynch, 96 overall.
Okay. Look, she should be in front of Charlotte, so
She's
whatever.
in front of Charlotte. They got that right, but she's in front of Bianca, and Bianca's beat her like a drum every time she's faced her. So I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's the kayfabe thing. There's also the part where it's like Bianca's still not as big a star as her, even though they have, in good faith, been one of the people they've actually tried with.
I'll say
WWE.
This: Becky Lynch's WrestleMania match has a lot more focus than Bianca's or Charlotte's.
Yeah, that's true. I think that comes to the part where like they gave her a really good opponent, and they're always over, and they don't really feel like they need to do much because they're also the part with the language factor. I don't know, but if you ask me, out of all these matches, what I'm most excited to see out of the women's division, it is Bianca versus Asuka. It ain't close. Like the Rhea and Charlotte thing, like they had a great match last match they had at WrestleMania. Charlotte, when has she had that level? When has she been at that level? When was the last time she was at that level? Was it 2020 was the last time she was at that level?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Randy Orton also 93.
That's interesting. Because before he left with his injury, and obviously that was like a year ago, you can make an argument he'd be higher. And then it's really hard to do with like a person like him that's like he's old money, so he should be higher, but he's not for some reason. It's really hard to figure that one out.
Edge 93.
I'd bump him down to like a 90 and say tags only. I put a code in where he cannot come out the garage. That car can't come out the garage unless it's accompanied with another car.
Plenty
and
of
a tag.
Plenty of grit. Both of those. Sir Sam.
Did you pop during Chris's promo on the Go Home show when he actually mentioned grit?
I think I didn't notice it in real time.
I did. Christian is completely 100% outworked this man. He outgritted that man.
Sir Sam says both of those guys won below Cena. So Trish Stratus also 93. That's right. Trish Stratus exactly the same as Randy Orton.
Are Naomi or Sasha in the game?
No.
Or are they gone?
They're gone.
Okay.
Triple H 93. I'm shocked at this.
Triple H, Randy Orton, and Edge are all the same level, and John Cena's one ahead. Look,
I am
man,
shocked. Triple H didn't make himself 95 along with The Undertaker.
Look, this is what I'm going to say. There has been lots of talk among some certain podcasters about who has the final say, who really has the final say. I'll say this. If Triple H really had the final say, he ain't gonna name 93 in his video game.
we know Triple H is very particular about his portrayal in video games.
Absolutely.
I believe there was a old story about for the promotional materials, Triple H was not allowed to be in a compromising position. Like he was not allowed to be getting beat up in the promotional photos or things like that. Like, so I keep that Triple H in mind as we go through.
We're talking about the guy that in front of Joe Briscoe said he didn't look believable that Kurt Angle could beat him in a fight. The fucking Olympic gold medalist wrestler. And then Joe Briscoe said, "And why do you go see about it?" And then Triple H has shit to say.
Shout out to Joe Briscoe.
This egomaniac is running the company now.
Like, that's he's the good one, James. He's the good one.
Oh my god. It's like when people talk about that's a good billionaire. No, look, I love Beyonce as much as y'all do. There is no she's a good billionaire, including her. Sorry, it is what it is. Bump that Renaissance though, still do.
Bobby Lashley, 92. A lot of ratings respect shown for Bobby Lashley here. I think maybe a little bit higher. I didn't expect that, especially with some of the people that are behind him.
I think with a lot of the whole 2+ years of protection with him, I think that paid off for him.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan, 92.
I'm sorry, what?
That's right. Triple H in front of Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Look, man, as you mentioned about Steve Austin being behind Roman Reigns and being able to sell out the garden, Roman Reigns can't. Why the fuck is Hollywood Hogan at 92? What?
It gets even funnier.
What is that shit?
The next person on the list, Seth Rollins, 92.
Brother.
You trying to tell me that Seth Rollins meant as much to wrestling as Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Let's put it this way, right? I think
what?
Look, I'm with you. Here's the thing. Me and you, we're both saying this while acknowledging that me and you both hate Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan, whatever the fuck you want to call him, 1,000 times more than we've ever hated Seth Rollins.
Yes.
Seth, you have no business being here. That makes no fucking sense. And why the fuck is Hogan only 92? This is dumb. It's like you just like, hey, bro, like it'd be like looking at Ty Cobb's numbers and be like, I don't know what to do with this. I know what to do with this. Put on that plaque. That man was a bigot, and also put on that plaque. That bigot was awesome. I'm sorry. Like, am I wrong here? You can acknowledge he's a fuck up, but you ain't gotta lie at the same time.
Right. Rob Van Dam, 92. Good number for Rob Van Dam. Yes,
Rob
the same.
Van Dam,
also
Seth
the same.
Rollins,
and Hulk Hogan. The same.
Look, bro. First off, I do appreciate. I feel like that's a huge shout out to Rob. Is Rob going to Hall of Fame or did he go in already?
I believe he already went in.
Okay, so Rob at 92, I like that. I like that in a vacuum. Yeah. The problem is in context with the rest of these scores, it's kind of funky. But
wait till we get to these 91s. This group of 91s is just going to make you be like, "What is going on here?"
Oh God. Okay.
And the 90s are pretty bad, also. Let's see. Okay, let's get to these 91s. 91, Vader.
Okay.
91 for Cody Rhodes.
Huh.
Thoroughly dominated Seth Rollins and comes in behind him.
Sure did.
Look, underneath all those, underneath Lashley, underneath, let's see.
You haven't mentioned McIntyre or Gunther yet.
I have not.
Oh God.
So,
or Sheamus.
Coming up next, Drew McIntyre, 91.
91. Him and Cody are on the same. That's weird, man. Like, you would figure they just put them, like, him and you put, like, Lashley, Seth, and those two, like, kind of together. Kind of.
FTR Bald's favorite character, Bret Hart, 91.
Bret Hart's a 91.
That's right. Cody Rhodes and Bret Hart, exactly the same.
No. Seth Rollins over Bret Hart. I'm sorry.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Bayley, 91.
I don't know what to do with that because that woman's division is so, like, bombed out and depleted that, like, I don't even, like, she's like the last really high one you can rank. I would put Asuka there too, but, like, they're weird with Asuka. But
Bruno Sammartino, 91. That's right. Seth Rollins better than Bruno Sammartino.
I mean, look, to be fair, Seth is a better in-ring performer than Bruno.
Look, I'll tell you, he ain't a better talker than Bruno.
He's not a better draw. That's for damn sure. But yeah, man, like, Vince always
Roman
had this
Reigns
weird
8
thing.
points over Bruno.
Yeah. Especially when it's like how many more years does Roman have to go to even catch Bruno's record for title days?
So many.
Yeah. Wasn't like how many thousands was it?
It was like 7 years.
Yeah, it was some shit like that. Yeah, or 8 years, I think. I think it's closer to 8 years.
Yeah. Okay, so Scott Hall in the NWO version, 90.
Are they gonna do the thing where Razor Ramon's higher or no?
It looks like Razor Ramon's not in it unless
Not
it's
in it this year?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think he's in.
Okay.
Eddie Guerrero, 90. He's had that 90 rating for a while. Nikki Bella, 90. You can look, but you can't touch. Jey Uso, 90.
Jey Uso's a 90.
Jey Uso is a 90. By far the highest rank he's ever
wrestler?
had.
Okay. Wonder where Sami Zayn ends up.
Y'all gonna laugh? Yes, Jey Uso ahead of Gunther. Correct.
And Sheamus.
Rhea Ripley, 90.
Okay.
Kevin Nash in the NWO, 90.
Okay, sure.
Kurt Angle, 90. What?
Now, I already know the Sean thing, and that's why I'm not getting too mad. But like, that's absurd, bro.
Kurt Angle
wrestling machine.
is 2 behind Rob Van Dam. Kurt Angle is 3 behind,
2 behind
Triple
Seth.
H.
He's 1 behind Cody.
Kurt Angle is 5 below The Undertaker. He's 9 behind Roman Reigns.
What is Brock at?
Brock is a 97.
Brock is a 97 and Angle is a 90. How many of Lesnar's best matches are with Angle?
A few of them.
Right. That's wild.
Lita, 90.
Sure, whatever.
Sure.
Whatever.
Yokozuna, 90.
It sure didn't feel like a 90 when we were watching that shit.
Hell no. The Macho Man Randy Savage, 89.
All right. It's time to
That's right. That's right. Macho Man below Jey Uso. Macho Man below Bailey. Macho Man below Cody Rhodes. Below Seth Rollins. Below Rob Van Dam. Below Edge. Below Randy Orton.
I don't
stop this.
Randy Savage is one of the few WWE wrestlers when you look at like the storylines and the matches and like the payoffs, and you compare him to other wrestlers, and you're like, you can be like, yeah, he's one of the very few in WWE history. Be like, yeah, that guy was probably better than Bret Hart. That's one of the very few fucking guys you can say that kind of shit about. That's weird. That's very weird that he's in the 80s. And obviously, you know, the weird falling out in the 90s and shit, and then people lead to regular speculation. I'm not going to go there, but that's weird. Like, that dude is absolutely a pantheonic level wrestler for the history of WWF since cable or since WrestleMania.
Fuck that. Wrestling period.
Is. Like, you cannot name 10 wrestlers that are more important to WWE's history in the last 38 years or 39 years than Macho Man Randy Savage. You can't. That's strange, man.
JBL 89. JBL and Macho Man exactly the same.
I never got the JBL thing. It was just like I never got the fake Stan Hansen thing. Never got he's a drunk not a drunk Brody, but what do you call him? Like he's a tough guy that beats up people and drinks beers and takes their money for protection. I never got the acolyte shit. I never got he's a Fox News person, being a xenophobe. I never got the JBL thing ever. It's not for me. Sorry.
Goldberg 89.
Yeah. Okay. This dude was at one point the second biggest person in the industry.
All these people I'm mentioning at 89 are 10 overalls behind Roman Reigns. Just keep that in mind.
You think Roman Reigns could sell? Oh, George don't exist anymore. You think he could draw that?
Fuck no. By him, like they'd be like, all right, in 3 days we're gonna announce a random show and it's gonna sell 40,000 tickets. That he's gonna win the title in 3 days. 40,000.
Right.
Cody Rhodes is higher than Goldberg.
Yeah, that too.
Triple H higher than Goldberg.
Yeah, I expected that though.
Batista 89. I think they could have showed Big Dave a little more love. You know, if Bobby Lashley's a 92, I think Batista could get a 92 at least.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Jimmy Uso 89.
So what? How many points is he? Is Jay above him?
1.
Okay.
Asuka 89.
I was gonna say these are like dominant, like double tag champions, and like they're in the 90s. Okay.
AJ Styles 89.
Is AJ still with the company? When's the last time you seen AJ wrestle?
I think he broke his elbow or foot, broke his ankle or some shit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Withdrawn. Yeah. I thought he was off because so many people end up just off the pay-per-views now.
Yeah. All that TV time leads to like 5 matches on the show.
I'm fine with it because it makes shows faster to get through, and most of the matches end up being like of higher quality than you throw out a 7-match or 8-match card. I'm fine with that, but it's like if that's the case, that means your TV should be better because like you have more important matches on your TV. I don't seem to ever feel that when I hear people talk about SmackDown and Raws. Sometimes on SmackDowns, occasionally, but not really on Raws.
Braun Strowman also in 89. That's right. Braun Strowman, the same as the Macho Man. Gunther in 89.
Wow.
Kofi Kingston 89. And on to the 88s. All right. I'm going to do these in rapid fire. 88 overall. Andre the Giant. Big E. Farouk. Xavier Woods. 6. Chyna. Booker T. Kevin Nash again. Shawn Michaels 88. Ultimate Warrior 88. Umaga 88. Look at all these brothers as 88s on here.
Okay. How is
Shawn Michaels?
How are Shawn and Andre 88s, but fucking X-Pac 6 Waltman is an 88? That makes no fucking sense.
Bro, Shawn Michaels, if you give him 10 overalls, he's still behind Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Bro, Shawn Michaels is an 88 while Triple H is a 93. Shawn Michaels is an 88 overall while Lita is a 90.
Let's put it this way, right?
Shawn Michaels is an 88 while both Uso brothers clear him. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo,
horrible.
Like Shawn Michaels main evented 3 WrestleManias in 4 years. And those aren't the only WrestleManias he's main evented.
Right. I think he's main evented like 5 or some shit.
My point being, why the fuck is he an 88? If you main event WrestleMania 3 times in 4 years, 11 with the 11 main event was Diesel, right?
No, that was a semi-main event.
It was Lawrence Taylor, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so I withdrawn. Either way, he main evented 2 WrestleManias in 3 years.
Right. That's right.
That's weird.
That's right. Edge, 5 overall is better than Shawn Michaels. That's right.
On what planet?
Ronda Rousey, 5 overall is better than Shawn Michaels.
Do we know for sure? She's coming back for sure, right?
Who?
Ronda. Is she already back?
No idea. No idea.
Okay.
Yeah, unbelievable. 88 overall, and Ultimate Warrior also 88, which is kind of funny. So Gunther was an 88, but they realized we can't.
That's stupid.
We shouldn't do that. Because
what did they do? They bumped him up
they
to what?
bumped him up to 89 because they didn't want the Nazi 88 thing on him.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Speaking of Nazis, just brought up the Kanye thing. I ain't think about that. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's
That's right. Braun Strowman better than Andre the Giant officially. Kofi Kingston better than Shawn Michaels officially.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
Rob Van Dam better than Shawn Michaels officially.
That's a great point. What the fuck is that?
What else we got? The Undertaker way better than Shawn Michaels apparently. Way better than him. Let's see. Okay. Now, everything below this is like there. I'm just going to kind of Razor Ramon is in the game. He's a lot lower though. Okay, I'm gonna run through these. Stop me if you find something interesting.
Okay.
Diesel 87, Kane 87, Beth Phoenix 87, Kevin Owens 87. I was supposed to believe this guy was supposed to beat the guy that was rated 99 overall at some point during this title reign. Finn Balor, 87.
Hold on. Owens got Austin's return match at WrestleMania. Was the main reason why that match went off without a hitch and was actually like a very good damn match. And they have rewarded him in the year since basically by devaluing him so much, and now he's a fucking
he couldn't even get an 80. He couldn't even get an 88, James. Sheamus, career renaissance, 87.
I'm still tripping on like you get the Austin return match, you stunt on CM Punk on it, and then like you end up in a fucking tag match next year at WrestleMania. What was you stunned on? What was you stunned about?
I guess because he got the match CM Punk always wanted, which was Austin. But
if you told CM Punk was on the business end a year later, he wouldn't want that shit neither. Wait, so I get to be in a tag team where I'm the co-star. I'm not the actual A-star. I'm the co-star for the tag team belts.
Stinky. Shinsuke Nakamura, who hasn't been seen in months, 87.
Have we seen him since he fought Muta?
Look, no.
Like, I mean, has he been on TV? I don't know.
No.
Wow.
Scott Hall, 87. Brie Bella, 87. Molly Holly, 86. British Bulldog, 86. Matt Riddle, 86. Liv Morgan, 86. Karrion Kross, 86.
Why the fuck is he that high?
Jim Neidhart, 86. Rey Mysterio, 86. Jerry the King Lawler, 86. Rikishi, 86.
They cast the characters.
What is Rey Mysterio doing in there? What is Matt Riddle doing in there? That's right, James. They think of Rey Mysterio. They think the same thing about Liv Morgan. This is the point I was trying to make earlier in the show. Rey Mysterio and Liv Morgan have the same rating. These ratings should be abolished.
Well, in Vince's mind, they both got titles that they both didn't deserve, and then they were portrayed as not deserving of them, and then they took the belts off of them to someone that was bigger and better.
Man,
so yeah, you're kind of right.
Strikingly similar pushes. James, you was really like this is Rey Mysterio the male Liv Morgan? Is this what we've come to on this show?
No, stop saying that. Don't put that out there. Don't do that.
Is this what we doing?
Don't do that. No, that's what you doing. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing something totally different.
The ultimate underdog, you know. I don't know,
man. That's illegal.
Okay. Ted DiBiase, 85. I'm shocked Ted couldn't swing a little bit more for his rating. You know,
my question is like, what is MJF gonna be on this game next year?
You stupid. Braun Breaker, 85. Alexa Bliss, 85.
Wow.
The Miz, 85.
So it seems like we wasted a lot of time on those 85s that like we were telling people like that ain't the way. And y'all keep forcing it and forcing it and forcing it, and then look how it manifests. 85.
Ilya Dragunov, 85. Rowdy Piper, 85. Absolutely disrespected.
Hey, like I asked, first DiBiase was 85. Now Roddy's 85. Where is MJF gonna come in on this game next year? these shitbag cheating ass heels, you're right there. 85 MJF next year. Take your ass to WWE, see what happens, see about it. Go ahead.
X-Pac, 85.
But 6 is what, an 88?
Yes.
Okay.
Razor Ramon, 84.
That's strange.
We have arrived. Sami Zayn, 84.
Wow.
This dude y'all was telling me was the hottest person in the business. The
problem is, we wasn't telling him that was actually accurate. The video game and the company
don't reflect that.
That's what they think. That's what they think of him. Yes.
This is what they think about you, Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
This is who they think you are. They think you are the same as Damian Priest, who was also an 84. Johnny Gargano, 84. Tommaso Ciampa, 84.
No, wait. Gargano and Sami Zayn are the same?
And Ciampa.
Oh, that's great. They're below the Miz. They're below the Miz. Wow.
Look, maybe we should listen to these people that try to tell us about the Miz, James.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah. If you saw, I feel like y'all should, like, if you're a really big Sami Zayn person, you're hearing this, and you see him at the 84, like, bro, Sir Sam has said it the best. He is 15 overalls behind Roman Reigns. 15 behind him. This is what they think about him. Yeah. They're allowing this game. It's already been released. Like, people have this game and they're playing it already. The couple days early. The official release is Friday, but the one where they get early access to it, that's already out. They put this game out into the world with the number 84 slapped on Sami Zayn.
So, like, through the court, they don't change like the ratings and attributes like throughout the year like they would on like 2K.
Not often. Not often. I can't say I've seen like live changes. Sometimes they'll come up with like a my faction type person. That's like a new mode they're doing, and they might have something in there where they're juiced up. But the default rating 84.
Yikes. Check out where Sir Sam just said.
The greatest story in the history of wrestling. Worthy of an Emmy and an 84 rating.
Yeah.
I guess he should have tried to corpse them a few more times. Baron Corbin, 83. Raquel Rodriguez, 83. Dolph Ziggler, 83.
Damn.
Ezekiel, 83. Austin, that's Elias.
I'm about to say Ezekiel Jackson. Like, what the fuck? No. He came back when? Elias, wow.
They should do live ratings in the game, though. Like, Black Sabre Jr. brought up, that would be funny. Your push goes down and your rating drops. Everyone would constantly be getting like -1s throughout the year while Roman's just keeps going up.
Roman's saying 99, everybody else dropping. Like, wait a second. He was like, how the hell did Brock Lesnar go from a 97 to an 87? What happened? Why did everybody just go down? Like, no, Roman created more separation because he added another 100 days to the reign. Like,
what? Austin Theory, 82. James,
he needs to match with Cena.
He gets a match with John Cena, James. People were trying to tell me this guy's like the future of the business and like he's a can't miss superstar, James. He's an 82 on here, man. What? Shayna Baszler's an 82. Carmella Hayes an 82. The Hurricane is an 82. Almost 82. Montez Ford, 82. Ricochet, 82. Natalia, 82. Io Sky, 82.
Stop.
Solo
I don't hear no more.
Sikoa.
Cut this shit off. Stop. I get it. You just. I get it. Just stop, please. I'm done. I want no more. It's information overload.
Solo Sikoa, 82.
Damn.
Tyler Bate, 82.
Wait, where's Dakota Kai?
We haven't gotten to her yet.
Just scroll down to give me her number. We can quit from there.
Dakota Kai. Good God. Let's see. Ooh. I am searching. I am searching. What was that? Roy Ayers. I'm searching. I believe that was. She is an 80 overall, James.
All right. We can